Welcome back to the channel. I am on week 2, day 3, without a camera. I do have a main camera, but I wanted to do an experiment and just film with the iPhone, just your normal standard phone. Definitely a lot of pros and a lot of cons when it comes to filming with your phone, but let's just talk about the training first, and we'll get to the phone stuff later. The day started pretty early. We started at 5 a.m. this particular day. Trained with my friend Tanya and her sister Chrissy. I've been trying to convince her to get back into Olympic weightlifting and start competing again. She only can train in the morning, so it's a little self-sacrifice for myself to train with friends and to convince a former athlete to start training again. The day's program started with some deficit snatches. We did some powers at some pretty light percentages. For the most part, I was just focusing on keeping my back tight and pushing away from the floor. Luckily, it was light today, and I kept it light. I started getting behind the barbell just because of the back angle. My back was a little bit tired. I think the deficit was a little bit too high for my back mobility, for my T-spine, but we kept it light. Got through it.
Much better on that one.
On the second portion of the training, we went to go heavy with 3 reps of snatch from the deficit. Almost died. One of the deficit mats, I had a wood side, so wood against wood. It slipped. Kind of sprained my left knee a little bit, but it's fine. I kind of got through the warm-up and work out for the rest of the day. Just going to wrap it up for our big team training on Saturday and make do with it. For the third part of the session, it was pulls with the pause. I didn't film every single one just because the iPhone was, I wasn't like stoked on it too much, and I was getting a bunch of calls and text messages, so it would interrupt my filming, and that's definitely a con. We'll get more into that. So I captured some of the pulls as far as the training went. Finished them up with Tanya. Everybody did the pulls. Everybody had a good time. For the remaining of the program, I had muscle snatches. I wanted to film at 120 frames per second, but I didn't have my USB-C cord to be able to film into my hard drive. So just ran back home and, had some food, had a little breather, and did my muscle snatches there. Overall, training was pretty easy. It's pretty light. I think I wanted the team to kind of peek into the big wave day. We got a big team training tomorrow. I'm pretty stoked on it. Hopefully I can probably push a little bit past my limits and see what I can do. So let's just talk about the perks of this thing. So as far as the perks go for the iPhone, filming with the iPhone, 3 things. It's convenient, it's light, and everything that I have is in the ecosystem. So light, I don't have to carry a big lens or extra cameras or batteries. Everything is all in one, which is very, very nice. Number 2, the ecosystem, the Apple ecosystem makes it so easy to just make everything happen. If you look here, I can open up my watch, and my watch connects with my phone, and the phone, look at that. You can see that I'm filming myself, and I can use this as a shutter button and as a second camera. So if I have this guy on a tripod, I can see if I'm in frame, which is incredible. As far as editing, I usually edit on my MacBook, but I wanted to edit my video today on my iPad Pro. Definitely takes some time to kind of get used to as far as editing some of the videos. I think the Final Cut Pro software on the Mac is a lot easier. But I think, maybe in the future, if I'm on a road trip or if I'm traveling or maybe I make it to nationals lifting, I would edit my videos on my iPad. Just it's a little bit easier to travel with, and I wouldn't feel bad if I broke it. Some of the cons, I think it's just you can't get those creative shots that you want with like a nice mirrorless camera or an action camera. I think the action camera, you can kind of hide it and sneak it around. Another con is if someone's calling you. I mean, I could probably have put it on like do not disturb mode or airplane mode or something like that, but I'm not thinking about that. I just want to lift and have a good time. I think if I didn't have my iPad with me when I'm training, I don't think you can listen to music at the same time as you're filming. I'm not sure on that. I know that's how it was way back in the days. But you can leave in the comments to correct me if I'm wrong, but that's one downside of filming with your phone. Will I keep using my iPhone to film? Yeah, maybe I'll give it a go. Maybe I'll collect some B-roll with it here and there and try to combine it with my usual camera that I usually have. But we'll see what happens. Other than that, thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you soon.